Instagram, YouTube, and of course everyone live with us on Zoom at holymountain.co, the Holy Mountain community here. We've been taking a deep dive over the past days, looking at symbolism. We kind of looked at the basically semantics, how symbols connect with the things they're talking about, of course, and now we're looking more at how that starts to apply to the disciplines we're looking at. Maybe some symbols we're familiar with. Yesterday we looked at the symbols in European cave art, right? And I'm going to try, I know exactly what we're going to look at tomorrow, but for now, I want to warm everybody up with this one. And this is on esoteric symbolism. Those of you who may be seeing this little chat box on my screen, at least theoretically, that's my Restream chat, so that should be live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. If you chat in any of those places, that I think will show up in that box. If not, I'll just look silly with a box over my face, and I can live with that too, I guess. So you guys let me know if it works, I guess. There we go. I was going to say Zoom's all fixed, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to say that yet, because this is close. It's better, but I don't know about all fixed. All fixed is maybe still out of reach for Zoom. Go ahead. Okay, Zoom. Hopefully you guys can see my screen. Everybody else? Oh, you're seeing the wrong window, but that was the window I was looking for. That's funny. I gotta find the right window. Yeah, it's gonna take a second. I definitely need to get some new equipment in this place. That's the journey you're on once you start going. That's the journey you're on. Okay, there we go. That's much better. That's what I meant to say. Okay, cool. So, shrink this down so it's a digestible screen size for everybody who's watching. And there we go. Let's begin this video on the basics of esoteric symbolism. I actually rather like this. Both the content and the approach. So now, if you were with us a couple days ago when we were talking about semantics, we talked about the difference between the symbol and the referent, and how one symbol can point to many different referents, and how often in esoteric symbolism only some of the referents are kind of given or explained and the rest remain mysterious to people. And so that's that 25%, because it also talked about how any of us can have one symbol pointing to multiple referents or the other way around. And so that's exactly what is at play there, right? What he's talking about, that 25%, that's that amount that is totally personal and nonetheless totally valid. So allow me to continue. Whoops, I restarted it. Didn't mean to do that. So yeah, I recommend everyone check out that course. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Manly P. Hall. I didn't even realize they were offering courses through PRS currently. I recommend his book, Manly P. Hall's books and lectures highly, so I would assume that any course that the organization that he founded is putting out currently are probably excellent. I'm gonna probably look into that myself, honestly. But in the interim, I kind of wanted to turn the corner on that that discussion, right, about symbolism, how it starts to apply to our metaphysical systems. And on that note, I want to see. Well, oh, okay, we can start this. Yes, we can do this. So, what was alluded to, if you watched the TED Talk that we watched yesterday, right, that lady alluded to the fact that some of these common symbols went back to Africa. And I know I didn't get to catch up with you after Cos, I'm talking to you, obviously, right now, after we met yesterday, because I went right into appointments. But obviously, a lot of those symbols, you would recognize from Congographic writing and things like that. So I'm going to share a little bit of a lecture on that, because we'll see a lot of these similarities in symbols through spiritual systems, through spiritual practicing systems, magical systems, what have you. And I think it's interesting. She was talking about, Paleolithic Europe yesterday, right? So we're going to pop up this lecture on Congographic writing. Cos says 100%. Over there in the chat. I'm seeing chat. That's good. I like chat. Chat makes me feel. I guess I missed two things in chat, so maybe I should not speak so soon. All right, Zoom meeting. Let me share screen here. Again, get you guys linked up on this new video, and then we'll do that for everyone, of course. Oh, Zoom does not want to play nice right now. We're really not. Oh, okay. Thank you, Zoom. Here we go. So this it's often hard to find a short lecture on Congo graphic writing. This is a long lecture broken up into pieces, given in an empty ballroom, obviously. But this is perfect. And let me switch it over for everybody who's watching everywhere else. There we go. Cool. Dr. Barbara Martin Ruiz in London on Congo graphic writing. This is in 2018. This is part 1. There's 4 parts. I don't know that we'll watch the whole thing, but I don't have anywhere to be today, so we certainly can. Solomon's not with us at the moment. He's picking up shelving for the lab. So around 11:30, I'll have to break off to do that in an hour, but we can watch this whole thing if people want to. You guys let me know. Let's start with part 1, though. It's really quiet, right? Is this really quiet for you guys too? Let me see what I can do about that. See if it's quiet the whole time. Yeah, it's kind of quiet. Let's see if part 2 is quiet as well. Cool. Okay, so it sounds like we'll just skip the introduction and go right to the keynote guy right here. Does that sound better for everybody? Hopefully that's better. All right, let me see what I can do here. I'll pause the video. He's just talking. I'll keep playing it because he's obviously not showing any symbols at the moment. But let me see what I can do. And if you guys would mute your mics in the meantime while I figure it out, we'll get it cracked out. Is that better for you guys? All right, let me see what I can do here. Gotcha. I think I know exactly what I got to do. All right, we're gonna pause this, guys, or mute this guy either way till we figure out the sound thing. He's just kind of talking. He's not really showing any slides or anything yet. So we'll do that, and I'm gonna figure out the sound thing. I think I know what the issue is. I gotta add a sound source in here. We'll see if I can figure that out. If I do a game capture. Yeah, I'm gonna need. It's so weird. It usually works, right, guys? Like it worked yesterday. Did it work on the first video I played? It worked on the first video I played. All right, so all right, we'll see what's going on here. All right, he's still chatting away in the background there, but he's on mute. Let's see. All right, let's see what happens if we go to rewind him and unmute him. Yeah, I see that the sound levels are coming through my mic for some reason, which is not how they're supposed to come through, especially not for you guys on Zoom. Let me try that again, maybe. No, share sound is on. So, I mean, the video is muffled. Even for my headphones, it is a very muffled video. Maybe we'll just skip this video, because that was very confusing. Or maybe part 4 sounds better. Let's see. No, it doesn't show the slides though, and it's sideways. Yeah, sorry, this guy's not going to get, we're not going to get to do his lecture. Man, there's probably a lecture that we can find that will show exactly what I'm talking about, and one would hope it was in that lecture specifically that he would cover it, but it doesn't appear that they show his slides. Everyone just focused the camera on him, which is probably not the best way to do that when to talk with slides. I don't know if I can find any talks as fast as I want to find them that are the right length that I want to find them. So we may have to skip this talking point for today until I have more time to research it. And that's what happens when I oversleep. Or I guess get enough sleep, what people call enough sleep. I think that's a little excessive. But, you know, heck, we'll do, actually, same topic. Here we go. Back to TED Talks, but not too far off. We're talking about ingenuity and elegance in ancient African alphabets. How about that? How about that? Way to go, TED Talk. Thanks for coming through in a clinch there. Good old TED Talk always comes through. They don't let me down. All right. Let me switch the stream up so everyone can see. Everyone can see there. Zoom meeting. Let's see what we got here. Where's my TED Talk? Come on. There we go.